Hey friends, Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo. And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Because without you guys, well, I certainly wouldn't be doing a video now that I finally got back home. And I gotta tell you, I love traveling, but there's nothing like being home. I just love being here, my man cave and everything else. We had a great time with the NFL, with, of course, United Way, as well as Bridge Under Troubled Water. I feel really good about being able to give back and help other people. And it's amazing. Um, like I was saying before, that Roger Goodell does get a hard way to go. Believe me, I'm not crazy about the whole Zeke Elliott situation, but you got to understand what he's trying to do. He's trying to protect the brand. Bottom line is, Zeke Elliott does have some things, some skeletons in his closet that he needs to take care of. And they're trying to send a message not only to him, but to, all players that, hey, the game and our fans and our business is more important than an individual. And it's funny because you hear some of the talking heads saying that, oh, all the NFL players should boycott, because of the Zeke Elliott situation. And I started thinking about that, and I was kind of like, but here's the thing. You're talking about just a few players that are getting in trouble and having these issues with the commissioner stuff. You got to understand that the NFL, the average life expectancy is a little over 3 years. And not everybody gets like Peyton Manning money. A lot of these guys are getting, the minimums. And their career is short. So you got to make as much as possible. And if you're talking about walking out and you're deemed a troublemaker, yeah, principles are great, but, you got to feed your family and all that. And you have to kind of look out for yourself. So don't expect that to happen because of Zeke Elliott. I understand it. And I've actually have done a lot of work with Roger Goodell. Okay, so it's funny to me because I had said that I hung drywall with Roger Goodell, and I had a person who really and truly laughed at me. And I shouldn't have to go ahead and prove it to anybody. But one thing I will tell you about this channel is everything that I tell you is true. I don't make stuff up. I don't bullshit. I'm not going to feed you a crock of crap. When I say I did something, I can tell you I honestly did it. Because here actually is a plaque from this event. The first community build that I did with United Way, the first kickoff event, was 2011 in New Orleans. And what the NFL started doing with United Way and some of their other partners was doing a kickoff event. I've done 6. But if you see right here, I know it doesn't quite look like me because it's a little bit thinner, but that's me, the NFL commissioner, where we were hanging drywall in a house in New Orleans that was flooded out. It was actually a great story because meeting the guy who lived there, he sat on top of his roof for 3 days with his 2 dogs waiting to get rescued, till finally a rowboat floated by. He hopped on that and he rowed himself to safety. And this was 2011, I want to say, after Katrina, and he was still working on getting his house rebuilt. So I hate to say that that's going to be Houston. And it was interesting because I was sitting there talking to Roger Goodell. He meets thousands of people, so remembering people is not always something. He always looks at me like, I know you, but I can't remember where. So I had to remind him about, we hung drywall together in New Orleans. And he said, we're going to have a lot of different events and stuff coming up for Houston because it's definitely going to be a lot of work. So that's all I can tell you is it was a great event, but I'm glad to be home, and I am glad that tomorrow, tomorrow the NFL season kicks off, and Sunday, pray tell, Sunday night, please let my Dallas Cowboys kick those New York stinking Giants' ass so I can stop listening to all these damn trolls. You guys are literally trying to take over the Joe Boo Sports Report. I can't watch YouTube without one of you Giants guys out there talking about me and Joe Boo. Are you obsessed? Do I need to get restraining orders? But then again, if the Cowboys win, I know all of you'll disappear, just like cockroaches when you turn on the lights. So as always, friends, I'm Mark Holmes. There's Joe Boo. Thank you guys for being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. And remember to look out for Houston.